Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly series where our students showcase their prowess of having their papers published in international journals. So, today we have with us Akshaya Acharya, who has published a paper titled Railways Gender Pricing Prediction Using Machine Learning and Deep Learning Algorithms. So, but before moving further and talking with Akshay about his project, let's see an example of what at 360 GTMG we provide our students, which will help them to succeed in their life. Now, take for example a student A and a student 360. Student A is being trained at XYZ Institute, and he is going through dummy projects from Kaggle and GitHub. And let's take for example student 360, who is undergoing the trainings at 360 digit MG. Now, the trainers at 360 digit MG are all real-time practitioners. They are working on projects, and you also will be given the opportunity of working on real-time projects where you will have the opportunity to talk with the clients, to attend the scrum calls, daily scrum calls. Okay. And you are required to have your code or the model that you build to be deployed on-premise as well as on cloud. Now, in addition to all of this, you're also given the opportunity where you publish your papers in international journals, right? Now, tell me, friends, we are providing all this to our students at 360 digit MG. Now, who is going to get placed? Whose resume will be shortlisted? There is no doubt, friends, that the student who has undergone the trainings at 360 digit MG, the student 360, would easily crack the interviews, would have his resume shortlisted, right? So we have one such student who has published a paper in international journals. So I welcome Akshaya Acharya. How are you doing?
Yeah, hello, Abin. Thank you for welcoming.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Akshay.
Yeah,
And could you just briefly take us through the project details?
yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you, Abin. Thank you for welcoming in for like live streaming. Okay. When it comes to like our project overviews, like the business problem is like our client is facing a problem in getting optimal bidding amount for a particular tender. So because of they're not aware of their competitor's bidding strategy, without having these necessary insights about their competitor, sometimes they lose out on tenders because they bid too high or end up with cutting edge into their profits because of they bid too low. So we help them in finding the best bidding strategy by considering all the insights without giving away too much. So this was our business program. So when it comes to the objective, our main objective is for our project to maximize the winning rate of the tender contracts. Okay. And when it comes to the constraints, the constraint is to minimize the potential loss of profit margin through development of a given driven pricing strategy. So next, our business success criteria is achieving a higher tender winning rate and maintaining the competitive profitability through accurate competitor price prediction with a target of at least 10%. So next one is like our ML success criteria. Our ML success criteria is achieving the minimum accuracy of 90%. So next one is like economic success criteria, enhancing the profit margin at least by through 5%. So this was our like business understanding, Vipin.
Okay, thank you, Akshay, for briefly explaining the project scope. Going forward, we have the project architecture, the different models that you have gone through. So could
Yeah.
you just take us through the project flow as well as the different models that you have tried?
Okay, sure, Vipin. The project architecture is started of understanding a business use case. Here the use case is we have to build the most efficient bidding strategy for our client. So they can have maximum winning rate in their tender. So after like understanding our business understanding. So next forward for our data collection. The next step is data collection. So we don't spend too much in data collection because the data is provided by the clients. So it is in CSV format. The data contains past 1 year data, and this CSV file have information about the date of opening, railway location, zone, division, L1 price, and basic price, nature, and as well as we have categories and quantity. So these are the column name which we are handling in the data sets. And once after receiving the data, we push the data into S3 bucket to secure our data. So and once it's there, so we dig into the our EDA. So we perform some EDA and we documented everything in our future reference. So moreover, we created metadata and data dictionary for our project. So we also perform some data preprocessing like computing null values, auto treatment, and handling duplicates. So after all this, we next step is our model building. So if you perform, we take some of the models like we have like linear regression, SML techniques, and we have LSTM and ransack regressor, and we have linear SPR and feed forward neural networks. By considering all these models, we we came up with the one best model through all of evolution. So after we came across the one best model, so we deployed in our AWS. So we delivered to the end user. So this was the flow of like our architecture would be.
Mhm. And we have the models here. Could you just take us through the models that you have applied
Yeah.
and which is giving the best results? Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Abhi. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, could you take us through the models also? Like, what all models you have tried, and
Yeah.
which is giving you the best one?
Yeah. Actually, the models we used here like we have a random forest. So first we go with the random forest,
Mhm.
and we go with the gradient boosting, and we have LSTM, CNN, and genetic algorithm CNN. So here we notice that we have like perform both ML and the deep learning models, so that we came across the best deep learning models. So we have at the last we have feed for a neural network. So the feed for neural network is comes with the best accuracy. So we can see that
Okay.
the what the parameters we are using in this like model. So like
Yes.
at the end of the that we have come with the best model, that is feed for a neural network to be.
Okay. So fee forward neural network is the best model here.
Yeah.
And going forward, this is the output page, right?
Yeah, this is the like how the UI looks like. So
Mhm.
like once the client wants to perform any bidding, so that they have to select the which location or which zone they have to perform. For example, in the display, as you see, there is a SVR, so that there's a Southern Western Railway. So in the
Mhm.
Southern Western Railway, we have a railway location called Hubli, and the nature is supply, and they have to assign some basic and quantity and which category they are bidding. So by considering all these inputs, our model is going to give the best bidding price. So through this bidding price, the client may helps in getting the tender winning.
Okay.
Basic, this was the like our basic UI looks like, and in the downside, as you see, there are some historical performance of the clients, so that they can have quick recap on their like previous tenders. So it will help in the future reference. This was like our plan in the UI would be.
Okay. Wonderful, Akshay. You have nicely, very nicely explained all the different, the whole process flow, as well as you've taken through the models whichever you have applied. And as you told, feedforward network is giving you the best output, and the user interface is also great.
Yeah.
Now, see, you have applied a lot many models, applied hypertunings and a lot of different data preprocessing steps. And all this, you might have come across a lot many challenges also, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
Abhi.
any such challenge that you could share with us and how you tackled it?
Yeah, actually, in this project, actually, we have faced some challenges. One of I would like to share is like a first challenge is we faced in data preprocessing. Okay, so in the data preprocessing, the data comes with the zero inflation. what do you like? In other word, we can say sparse data. Data basically means that contains the too much zero values. The challenge is when we try to remove the zero values, the entire pattern is getting changed. So that the pattern should be changed at the same time, we have to remove the zero value. So in this case, we use Excel to overcome this challenge. We use indexing and matching function to secure the pattern. After that, we remove the zero value. So we back to the normal data which we use for model building. And the next challenge is identifying the key factor for bidding. There are many key factors in the bidding. We want to know which is the key factor for bidding. By understanding the flow of bidding process, and we did some research on and referred some previous bidding. By doing all of this, we came to know the column called nature. The nature is the key factor in bidding process. By considering this nature column, we like build the model upon this nature column we build.
Okay. Okay. Great, Akshay. Now, going forward, I would like to ask from you any words of advice or suggestion that you want to give our students who are pursuing their learnings here at 360 Digit MG.
Yeah, actually, 360 like more or like they provide to work on our live data at the client data, so it will be more helpful for us so that we can have client interaction, like we can work with the live data, how the live data looks like, and what are the challenges basically we come across through while dealing with live data. So moreover, we do some more on research how to what are the things are doing, what are the things to be done. So a 360 want to provide like this kind of thing so that we can do like a lot more through the project to be. The plus point is like we are going to work on the project. That's a plus point in 360 we do.
Mhm. So you heard it, friends. Akshay says at 360 Digit MG, you work on real world projects. We give you real data to work with. So you heard it from him. Thank you, Akshay, for sharing your experience on working with the project and having a paper published in International Journal. I
Thank you,
hope it
thank
was
you.
great and good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you, Akshay. Thank you.
Thank you, Vipin. Thank you.
So, friends, in addition to whatever that you have seen up till now, we also provide trainings here. And as you all know that we give opportunity to do work on real-time projects. We also help in the learning of all phases of project methodology. And we help you learn different tools like Python, Power BI, okay, and SQL. Now, you would also be deserving candidates would also be given opportunity to have their papers published on international journals. Like we had Akshaya Acharya and so many people who we have interviewed across the weeks. So in addition to all of this, we also give access to free tools. Now these tools are all accessible to everyone, right? So we have mind maps, machine learning architecture assistant, resume optimization hub, animated learning, and we have our own AI tool, which is called as AI Tutor. So it has already been launched on 15th, and we have version 2 being launched on 31st of this month. So please go and look at it. So in addition to this, we have our YouTube channel, Instagram page, and LinkedIn page. Please connect with us over there. And our offices are at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai. Hyderabad being the branch, head branch. So that's it, friends. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Bye.